Good evening, Spuds Country. Welcome to Duluth for Game 3. This is game number 3 this weekend, and game number 2 from Duluth. Tonight, your Moorhead Spuds are set to take on the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. And I promise I will try to do a better job remembering to hit the start-stop button on the clock. Warm-ups are complete. Spuds are gathering around their nets. Hermantown is gathering around their bench. I changed everything but that. For those of you who were with us earlier, we had a massive amount of technical difficulties. From everything from no Wi-Fi to the control board quit working to the headset not working and not being able to hear myself. Strangest part about it was we got back to the hotel. I went through everything. I plugged everything in. I hooked it all up. And it all worked exactly as expected. So I'm kind of wondering if my theory about that, the other rink being haunted. Anyhow, starting up front for Moorhead will be number 3, Molly Hawk, at number 10, Brooke Steen, left and right. Centering it up will be number 4, Caitlin Shirley. Back on the blue line will be number 5, Nevaeh Hendrickson, and number 6, Ava Dufault. Puck is down. We are underway. Oh, yeah, number 33, Addie Andel in net for the Spuds. Puck is down. We are underway along the near side wall in the Moorhead zone. It'll get sent down into the corner. Hendrickson fights for it behind the net. Be brought out front with a wraparound shot that'll be covered up by Andel, and we'll get our first stoppage in play, and I'll start the clock so I can catch it up. Or maybe I won't. Oh, well, let's do this, and then let's go there. Spuds out through center. Steen far side. 2-on-1. Her and Shirley. Shirley brings it in. Shot off the side of the cage. It'll go around over onto the far side wall and be handled by Dufault. Pulled loose by the Mirage. Out through center we go. Down into the Moorhead zone, far side now. Shot, not a save. Hit Andel's blocker and went in behind her to give the Mirage their first lead of the game. We are about right there. Perfect. Face-off out at center is going to be between Lee and number 19, Carlin Carlson. Down into the Moorhead zone, Johnson controls. Ahead to Swenson out at center. Swenson to Tibitowski. She chips it into the Mirage zone. He'll come up to Lee far side. Swenson is able to knock it down to Tibitowski in the corner. Back up to Allmendinger. Shot, glove save. I need to figure out who believe be number 30, Mesogetic. Face off far side. It's going to be won by the Spuds. Swenson up to Johnson in the near side blue line. Down to Tibitowski in the corner. She'll push it around back behind the net where it's picked up by the Mirage. Through center on the far side. It'll be knocked free by Allmendinger. Swenson with it now. Swenson with it. Brings it in near side. 3-on-1. Gets tripped up right along the boards. The Mirage are going to be headed to the box on a delayed penalty. Spuds fight for it down in the corner. They touch it up. As it comes up to Johnson, the whistle is blown. And we'll get a stoppage in play, and the Spuds will get their first power play of the game. All right, so let's see if we can push that. I'm going to bump the... Bump up my bit rate to see if I can't get you guys a little bit cleaner picture. Spuds with it, Hanukkah now. Up to Oakes at the far side blue line. Off the wall, back down to Hanukkah in the corner. Hanukkah up to Oakes. Oakes back down to Hanukkah in the corner. She brings it into the side of the net, tries for the shot, it's blocked. Back down behind the net, off the skates of Baker. And the Spuds will have to go back after it down in their own zone. Oakes now. Far side carries it out to center. Cutter can't get a handle on it. It ends up back with Oakes along the far side boards. She's going to carry it in near side. Drive it right down into the corner. Backhands it up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson has it stolen away. She's able to keep it into the blue line. But it'll be knocked out to center off the stick of Ariana Richardson. Offsides was the call. Face-off comes back out to center ice. Shirley and a Mystery Mirage skater. Off the near side boards, Johnson with it. She's able to push her way through a couple of Mirage skaters. She's able to get the shot away, but the Mirage are there to pick up the rebound. Steen holds the line at the point. Right down into Ritchie, who's able to throw it out to center. Spuds with it again now, Hockett, far side. Stick handles her way in, takes a shot that goes wide and onto the near side boards. Mirage are once again able to clear it. 25 seconds left on the Moorhead power play. Puck ends up over at the center line on the far side wall. Hockett now dumps it in down into the corner. Will be gathered up and carried behind the Mirage net. Default with it now, far side. Shot, kick save made. Shirley with the rebound. She fans on the shot. Puck goes the other way, almost with a breakaway, but Default was able to get to it first and steer it over on the near side wall. Steen now up to the, Ritchie at the point, who puts a shot down behind the Moorhead net. Johnson ahead to Shirley. Bumps it up to Hockett. 2-on-1. Over to Shirley now. Shirley backhand shot. Mesogetics makes the save. We'll get the stoppage in play. And I got to let my clock catch up with 10:50 left here in the first. 1-0 Mirage lead. Face off to the stick side of Mesogetic. Bounced out to center. Spuds will have to reset. Almonding to Oakes, near side. Steers around one. Gets pinched up at the board, but is able to get a pass pushed forward to Lee. Lee takes it down into the corner and gets attacked by a couple of Mirage skaters. Back out to center now. Oakes is there to steal it away. She'll bring it along the near side wall. Centers it up to Lee. Lee gets a shot off. Saved Mesogetic. Oakes' rebound shot gets kicked up over the net. And the Mirage take it out far side and dump it into the Moorhead end. Oakes with it now, takes it around behind her own net. Up off the wall to Tibitowski near side. It's going to roll all the way down into the Proctor end. Swenson's going to be there to pick it up. Gets the shot off. Puck's loose out in front, but the net is off. And the ref will finally blow the whistle. And we'll get the stoppage in play. .954, our clock is coming up. I'll catch it up. We are within 4 seconds now. Face-off near side of the Mirage zone. Hendrickson has it along the boards. To Cutter out at center. Up to Default, down to Hanukkah, just inside the zone. She'll have it along the far side wall. Has it knocked off her stick. It'll end up with Cutter back behind the net. Cutter tries to center it up. Nobody home. It went right over to Gabrowski. Back out to center. Baker now off the near side wall. Torres. And once again, I forgot to turn something on. There we go. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. We're on the near side boards down into the Moorhead zone. It's carried in Torrance. She'll dump it in behind the Moorhead net. Off the back wall, cutter, centering pass. Nobody home. Default picks it up. Sends it over to the far side wall. It's going to bounce out to center. Mirage will have to reset. Heintzman will have it. She'll throw it ahead. It'll be carried into the zone by Paulson. She'll have it stolen away by Johnson. Johnson is able to clear it out to center. Mirage wants to have to again reset. Johnson just inside of her own zone in the blue line. Carries it all the way down and in. She was looking for somebody to pass it to, but there was nobody with her. Steen now at center. Tries to chip it in. Ritchie was there to hold it out. Near side boards. Dumped into the Moorhead end. Amlin. Cleared right back out to Johnson, up to Hockett. Hockett with the breakaway shot. Save Mesojetic. Go down into the near side corner, then be sent back across ice. Then back over to the near side to Johnson. Johnson, Hockett, once again, shot, goal! Long up ice pass from Johnson to Hockett. Worked the second time. Spuds are on the board. All right, so my clock is now caught up and passed by 15 seconds. So we'll let it run for a minute. Johnson over to Allmendinger, far side. Allmendinger ahead to Hockett. She'll dump it down into the far side corner. Mirage are there to pick it up and carry it behind their own net. Chip loose. Steen will have it now behind the net. She'll lose the handle on it. It'll go off the side of the cage and be taken by the Mirage. Up to Johnson along the near side boards. Out through center. It's going to go all the way down into the Moorhead zone, but be picked up by Allmendinger before it can cross the goal line and be called back on ice. Near side blue line shot from Baker. Was turned away by the Spuds. Rebound was loose. It finally got covered up by Andel. Face off near side with another shot. It'll be swallowed up right away by Andel. Lily Moe was the one who got the shot away from the near side. Puck bounced loose. Turned back down deeper into the Moorhead zone, right to Oakes. Oakes sends it off the board out to Tibitowski near side. She'll carry it down in to the near side corner. Mirage are there to pull it loose. Sent back behind the Mirage net. Swenson is there to turn it back the other direction over to Tibitowski on the near side wall. She'll get pinned up against the boards. Puck comes loose. Tibitowski and Lee. And now Carlson. And one other Mirage skater, but it's going to be picked loose. We'll end up with Tibitowski up to Hendrickson. Now the Mirage come away with it out through center. Moe. Forward pass to Clemens is intercepted by the Spuds. Oakes is able to take it down and in. Swenson now with it. Tries for the backhand that gets sticked away by Mesojetic. Lee with it now in the far side corner. Lee looks for the centering pass. It gets sent up to Swenson. Swenson's shot gets blocked by Lindberg. Lindberg tries for the backhand that goes just a touch wide and back behind. Clemens now back behind the net. Lee, Lindberg. She'll come away with it. Up to Dufault on the far side blue line. Hanukkah couldn't get a stick on it. Mirage take it the other direction. Clemens now near side is going to cross the blue line. Dump it in back behind the Moorhead net. Dufault far side. Sends it around behind the net over to Johnson on the near. Johnson sends it out to Lindbergh at center. Yoki was there to intercept the pass. Yoki just inside of her own zone, steers it over to the far side wall. She's going to carry it down into the Moorhead zone and get walked down into the back corner. She tries for the side angle shot that goes through the crease and out the near side boards. Puck will get sent right back behind the Moorhead net off the stick of Torrance. Spuds pick it loose at the far side blue line out to center. They're able to chip it into the Mirage zone and go for the change. Johnson now near side. Is able to stick handle her way through a bunch of traffic. Get it all the way down in behind the net. Steen now with it right along the near side half wall. Down into the corner to Hockett. Hockett up to Steen. Steen up to Johnson, back down to Steen. Steen gets pinned up against the wall. Puck comes up to Shirley. She'll push it back down in. Mirage are able to break it loose and carry it and send it out to center. Poked away Allmendinger. And the Mirage are able to pick it loose along the far side neutral ice. Paulson inside the Moorhead zone. Shot. Far side. Goal is loose, or rebound was loose. Got popped up and over the top of Andel, giving the Mirage a 2-1 advantage with 4:24 left in the first. Face-off at center will be between Caitlin Shirley and Carlin Carlson, controlled by the Spuds. Hendrickson, far side, off the wall to Hockett. She gets pinched off, and the puck will come loose. Steen now with it. Dumps it into the far side corner. Shirley gives chase. Steen now near side. Pulled away Carlson. She'll take it behind the net. Tries to clear. Hendrickson was there on the far side blue line to hold it in. Steen now near side corner. She gets pinched up against the wall. Puck comes up to Oakes. Oakes tries to send it down deep, but the Mirage come away with it. Out to center. Shirley has it stolen away as she enters the zone. And we'll have a stoppage in play. Face off our side, neutral zone, right in front of the Mirage bench. It's going to be controlled by the Mirage. Carried out through neutral and down into the Moorhead zone. Heinz will take it. Tries for the backhand that's going to go wide into the far side corner. She'll give chase after the puck, but the Spuds are going to come away with it. Swenson now. 2-on-3. She's able to chip it ahead and give chase. Big collision. The puck will end up along the far side wall. Lee now. She'll get knocked down. It'll come up to Swenson. And then to Dufault, who sends it back behind the net to Lee. Lee gets slammed up against the board. Puck comes loose. Sent over to the far side wall. Dufault now with it. Drops it back down to Lee. Lee and Heinzman fight for it. They come back out to Dufault along the near side or the far side boards. Back down to Lee. She gets pinched up against the wall. Can't quite tell who the Mirage skaters were, but it's going to get sent the link to the ice. That one will get called back on icing from the Moorhead end. So one of the traditional things that I always do that I haven't done yet, Moorhead is wearing their travel blacks with the orange and white trim and skating right to left on your radio dial. The Proctor Hermantown Mirage are wearing their, I'm guessing, home grays with the blue trim. And skating left to right. Bounced out to center. Oakes gives chase just inside of her own zone. She'll pick it up. She's got two Mirage skaters right there. She sends it off the wall. Lindbergh is able to bounce it out to center. Cutter will pick it up. Down into the Mirage zone. Shot blocked off the side. We go back behind the net to Hanukkah. Hanukkah backhand off the side of the cage. Mirage come away with it. 2-on-2, 3-on-3, going the other direction now. Just inside the Moorhead zone, it gets knocked free from Allmendinger. The Mirage will have to reset. Minor dumps it in near side. Oakes is there to pick it up back behind her own net. To Hanukkah, far side. Hanukkah is able to chip it up and out to center. Lindbergh hard and fast now. Right down through the point, gets the breakaway, gets a shot. And Mezogenic is going to get the save. Puck will come over onto the near side boards. Centering pass, Hockett, shot. Goes just wide. It'll come up to Dufault on the far side blue line. Sent back down into Hockett behind the net. Centering pass, Dufault. Shot! Save by Mezogenic. She was able to get it covered up at the last possible second. Close that gap between her pad and the stick side pipe. Face-off comes to the near side. Controlled by the Mirage. Handled back behind their own net. They're looking for an outlet. They'll end up with Hockett. Now Steen sends it cross ice over onto the far side, or over onto the near side wall. Bounced out to center. Steen with it now. Cross ice over to Dufault. Dufault off the wall. It'll go all the way down into the far side corner where it's going to be picked up by the Mirage. And that was an extremely delayed icing, but the one ref said it was icing, so we're going to head back down into the Moorhead end to have a face-off on the stick side of Andal. Face-off between Carlin Carlson and Caitlin Shirley. To Hendrickson in the corner. She'll send it around the horn onto the near side wall. Steen fights for it there. Be pulled out by Clemens, who gets a shot on Andal. Spuds are going to be able to clear it out to center. Shirley now down the far side. Gets to it, gets the shot. Mezogenic gets the save. Puck comes over onto the near side board. Steen now, shot. Stick save Mezogenic. She's going to get it covered up. I think I hit stop clock when I should have hit start clock. So we'll have 25.3 seconds. Hopefully my clock will catch up here. Face off far side. It's going to be won by the Spuds. Hockett, Allmendinger, shot. Blocked in traffic. The Mirage are able to bump it out to center. Spuds will have to reset. Allmendinger now with it. Tries to send it ahead to Hockett. Went off of Hockett's skates. Now it's over to the far side wall. Tossed in far side. And the ref said the Spuds are offside with 5 seconds left in the period. Face-off is going to be won by Shirley, but it's going to go all the way down into the Moorhead end. Allmendinger will pick it up. She's just going to carry it behind the net as the horn will sound, or lack thereof, signaling the end of the first. So that's how we're going to wrap up this first period of play. Your Moorhead Spuds currently trail the Proctor Hermantown Mirage by 2-1. And they did not do the ice prior to the game. They did it between the second and third periods of the previous game. So they're going to go to doing the ice now. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break. And we'll be back to start the second. You're watching Moorhead Spuds Hockey at 15 UA on Krabby's Toad Studios TV. 1 period of play in the books, 2 to go. Your Moorhead Spuds are currently trailing 2-1 against the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. 2 periods to go. 1 down, 2 left.
Oh, that's not what he said, though. He said 1 period to go.
1 down, 1 to go, 1 down, 2 to go. Either way, puck is down. We are underway. Hockett, Steen, Shirley, Dufault, and Hendrickson for the Spuds. Back in behind the Moorhead net, Hendrickson now. He's able to chip it out to the near side wall and send it out to Shirley out at center. Shirley can't get a stick on it. It's going to be sent back the other direction and down into the Moorhead zone by Brooklyn Yoki. Spuds come away with it. Shirley now, far side, drives around 1. Backhand shovel shot. Rebound comes up to Steen. Her shot was blocked, and the Mirage come away with it. Carlson now out to center. She gets up to the Moorhead blue line and dumps it into the far side corner. Too busy watching the high school game. Icing is going to be the call. Puck will go back down into the Moorhead end. .205 left in the third for the Moorhead Spuds High School. They currently lead that contest 4-1 over the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Puck will be sent down into the corner and around the net and into the near side. Knocked loose by Swenson. Allmendinger now. Chips it ahead up to Lee. Lee and Downs collide right in front of the Moorhead bench. It's going to get bumped into the Moorhead end and then turned right back out. Spuds will end up offside. Face off just outside the Mirage zone on the far side. It's going to be controlled by the Mirage. Bounced down into their end and then turned right back out. Allmendinger in her own zone now. Has it knocked free, comes down in on Andel. She'll stick it over to the far side boards where it's handled by Paulson. Shot turned away by the Spuds. Another shot from the far side blue line. They'll get steered back behind the net. Bounced up to Mo along the near side. She'll turn it right back in behind the net. Mirage look for an outlet. Over to the near side, it's going to be picked loose by Lee. Swenson and Clemens both give chase for it all the way down into the far side corner of the Mirage zone. Tibetowski now, far side, couldn't get a handle on it. It's going to get sent cross ice. It'll be picked up along the near side blue line, the Mirage zone. Mo with it now. 1-on-2 into the Spud zone. She'll take the shot that goes high over the net and off the back glass. Another shot from the near side blue line goes back behind the net. Will end up along the far side boards. Shot goes through the crease and into the near side corner and up along the wall. Mo shovels it back down into the corner right to Allmendinger. Allmendinger attempts to clear. Mo is there to hold it in. Far side now, Cutter along the boards. She can't get a handle on it. It's going to be Carlson who comes away with it down into the corner. Around back behind the net, Allmendinger. Allmendinger tries to set it out to Tibetowski, went right to Heinzman. They get pinned up along the boards and then finally cleared out by the Spuds. That one will get called back on icing. Face-off will come back down into the Moorhead zone on the glove side of Annie Andel. High school is currently up 5-1 with 20 seconds left in the game. Face-off far side, Hanukkah. And Richardson, I believe it was. Spuds come away with it. Oakes off the boards to Lindbergh. Lindbergh is able to kick it out to center, right to Heinzman, who tries to turn it back the other direction. She'll break it into the Moorhead zone, runs into Heinrich. Hendrickson. Too many H's in my brain. Puck gets flipped up and out of play. Face-off goes to the stick side of Andal. It'll be controlled by the Spuds. Over to Lindbergh, far side. She can't get a handle on it. It's going to be sent right back down in behind the Moorhead net. It'll come all the way around onto the near side boards where it'll be gathered up by Hendrickson. She'll send it out to center. It's going to go all the way down in behind the net. No